Today, we're here to do something powerful. Confront the one thing that holds us back from the lives we truly deserve: excuses. Every time we choose comfort over challenge, every time we put off our dreams just one more day, we are handing our power away. Excuses are the walls we build to protect our comfort zones. But those walls are the same ones trapping our potential. It's time to tear them down. It's time to face the truth, dig deep, and kill your excuses. Because if you want success, if you want growth, if you want a life of purpose, excuses can't be in the picture. So, are you ready to go all in and rewrite your story? Let's talk about excuses. They're sneaky, aren't they? They come disguised as reasons, as justifications, as stories we tell ourselves about why things didn't work out, why we couldn't get there, why we aren't ready yet. We all know them too well. I don't have the time. I'm too tired. I'm not skilled enough. I'm not confident enough. And on it goes. But the harsh truth is, excuses are the chains we wrap around our potential. They're the bars of a prison we build with our own hands. If we want freedom, if we want success, if we want to become unstoppable, then we have to kill our excuses. Now, I know what you're thinking, but my excuses are real. I really don't have time. I really do have responsibilities. I really do face obstacles that others don't understand. Yes, life isn't fair, and challenges are real. But here's the thing. Some of the most successful people in the world face the exact same challenges, or even tougher ones. Some of them grew up with nothing, some were told they would never succeed. Some faced rejection after rejection, yet they pushed forward because they refused to let excuses dictate their lives. They chose to believe in possibility over probability. They chose to put in the effort instead of accepting defeat. Imagine this. Picture yourself 1 year from now, 5 years from now, even 10 years down the line. Who do you want to be? What do you want to have achieved? Visualize it, the dream life, the goals you aspire to reach, the person you want to become. Now ask yourself, what's holding you back from getting there? What's keeping you from taking that first step? Excuses. Our excuses feed on our fears. They are born from that inner voice that whispers, what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What will others think of me? It's a natural feeling. No one likes to fail. No one likes to feel vulnerable. No one likes to be judged. But here's the truth. The people who achieve greatness, the people who live the lives they want to live, have all faced these fears head-on. They felt the fear, but they did it anyway. They made mistakes, they failed, they faced criticism, but they kept going. They didn't let excuses win. Excuses will always be there, lurking in the background, ready to stop you in your tracks. But you have to stand strong. You have to make the choice, do I want comfort or do I want growth? Because those two rarely go hand in hand. Growth comes with discomfort, with stretching beyond what you know, with taking risks. Growth doesn't care about excuses, it demands action. And the only way to grow, the only way to push forward, is to look at your excuses square in the eye and say, not today. I'm moving forward, no matter what. Think about this. Every single excuse you've ever made has cost you something. An opportunity, a chance to learn, a chance to prove yourself. Every time you said, I'll start tomorrow, you gave up one more day of progress. Every time you said, I don't have time, you gave away a little bit of your future to something else. It's a high price to pay, and it adds up over time. But here's the good news. You can stop paying it today. You can decide, right now, to take back control, to reclaim your potential, to unleash the power within you that's been trapped behind a wall of excuses. Let's get specific. Maybe your excuse is time. You don't have enough hours in the day. But here's a secret. Everyone has 24 hours. It's not about having time. It's about making time. The truth is, we always make time for the things we truly care about. So if your dream matters, if your goals are important, then you'll find a way to make time. Maybe it means waking up an hour earlier. Maybe it means cutting down on TV. Maybe it means working smarter, not harder. Whatever it takes, you can make time if you're committed. Maybe your excuse is fear. Fear of failure. Fear of the unknown. Fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. But remember this. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the decision to act in spite of it. The people who achieve greatness aren't fearless. They're just relentless. They decide that their dreams are more important than their fears, and they push forward anyway. Excuses are just stories. Stories we tell ourselves to justify why we're not where we want to be. But here's the thing about stories: we can rewrite them. We can choose a new narrative, one where we're not held back by limitations, one where we're brave enough to go after what we want, one where excuses have no place. You have the power to change your story, to turn it from one of "I could have" to "I did." Today, I'm challenging you. No, I'm daring you to let go of your excuses. I dare you to take responsibility for your life. I dare you to step up, to own your potential, to believe in your dreams so deeply that no excuse can shake you. I dare you to be the kind of person who says, "I'm going to make it happen, no matter what." Think about the person you admire most. They've probably faced challenges, setbacks, doubts, but they're where they are because they didn't let those things stop them. They didn't settle. They kept going. And you can too. You don't have to be special. You don't have to be the best. You just have to be willing to do the work, to stay committed, to keep pushing forward even when it gets tough. So let's make a pact, right here, right now. Let's kill our excuses. Let's put them to rest once and for all. Let's commit to a life of action, of purpose, of relentless pursuit. Let's be the people who don't wait for opportunity to knock, but who break down the door. Let's decide that from today on, excuses have no power here. They're not welcome in our lives, in our dreams, in our journey. Remember, every excuse you kill brings you one step closer to the life you want, the person you want to be. So take that step, take that leap, and let's go make things happen. Kill your excuses and set yourself free. When you kill your excuses, you open the door to a life that's bigger, brighter, and bolder than anything you imagined. Every day, every moment, we're faced with choices. The choice to take the easy road, or the one that leads us toward greatness. It's tempting to choose comfort. After all, who doesn't want to stay in their safe zone? But true success, real fulfillment, doesn't come from comfort. It comes from stretching yourself, from risking failure, from stepping into the unknown, from daring to do what others won't. You see, excuses are comfortable. They're safe. They let us off the hook. Let us believe it's okay to play small, to put things off for later. But the truth is, every time we make an excuse, we're robbing ourselves of our future. We're trading the incredible for the comfortable, the possible for the predictable. And is that a price you're really willing to pay? Imagine if every time you wanted to make an excuse, you chose action instead. Imagine if, every time you felt fear, you used it as fuel to push you forward. How different would your life be? How much closer would you be to your goals? Excuses are like weights tied to our ankles. They slow us down. They hold us back. They keep us from rising to our potential. But we have the power to cut those weights. We have the power to break free. When you kill your excuses, you start seeing results. Not just in your career, not just in your goals, but in every area of life. You build self-discipline. You strengthen your resilience. You create momentum. You start becoming the kind of person who can handle anything, the kind of person who doesn't quit when things get tough. You realize that obstacles aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones. Think about it. Every great achievement in history was made by people who refused to let excuses stand in their way. Do you think they didn't have doubts? That they didn't face setbacks? That they didn't feel like quitting? Of course they did. But they didn't let those feelings become excuses. They pushed through the doubt, the fear, the failures. They showed up, even on the days when it was hard. And because they did, they achieved greatness. You can do the same. No matter how big your dream, no matter how tough your journey, you have what it takes. The only thing standing in your way is you. Are you willing to step aside? Are you willing to let go of your own doubts? To stop listening to that voice that says, "I can't," or "I'm not ready"? Because if you do, if you choose courage over comfort, you'll find that you're capable of so much more than you ever thought. Let's get real. Excuses are simply fear disguised as reason. But fear doesn't have to control you. You can make a different choice. You can choose faith in your abilities. You can choose action over inaction. Every time you take one step forward, you prove to yourself that you're stronger than any excuse. You prove that you're unstoppable, that you're willing to do whatever it takes. Success isn't for those who are good enough. It's for those who refuse to give up. So why wait another day? Why let another opportunity slip by? This is your life, your one chance. Don't waste it. Don't let your dreams stay locked away, hidden behind excuses. Bring them to life. Take the first step, and then another, and keep going. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. You're capable of more than you know. You have a fire inside you that can burn through any excuse, that can light the way forward, even when things seem impossible. All you have to do is believe in yourself. Believe that you deserve success, that you deserve happiness, that you deserve to live a life that excites you. Don't settle. Don't let anything stop you. There's no better time than now. No one else can do it for you. No one else can live your dream. It's up to you to take charge, to stand up, to go after what you want. And the only way to do that is to kill your excuses. So, right here, right now, make a commitment to yourself. Commit to taking action. Commit to putting in the work. Commit to being unstoppable. Imagine looking back one day and realizing that you didn't let anything hold you back. Imagine the pride, the satisfaction, the joy of knowing that you went after your dreams with everything you had. That can be your reality, but only if you're willing to let go of the excuses. Only if you're willing to bet on yourself, to put in the effort, to keep moving forward, no matter what. So go ahead, take that step. Start today, right now. Make the decision to stop letting excuses dictate your life. Make the decision to own your potential, to chase your dreams, to live fully. Because this life, this moment, this chance, it's all you've got. Don't waste it on excuses. Kill them, one by one, and watch how your life transforms. Kill your excuses and embrace the journey ahead. The journey toward the person you're meant to be, the life you're meant to live, and the dreams you're destined to achieve. Let's do this. Let's go all in, with no excuses and no regrets. This is your moment. This is your time. Let's make it happen. When you kill your excuses, you ignite a fire within that can't be extinguished. You start seeing opportunities instead of obstacles, and that's where transformation begins. Every excuse you eliminate takes you one step closer to your goals, one step closer to the life you deserve. Imagine the freedom of living a life where you're no longer held back by your own limitations, a life where you're empowered, driven, and unstoppable. Every moment you spend making an excuse is a moment stolen from your dreams. But when you choose action over excuses, you choose possibility. You choose progress. You choose a future that's worth fighting for. Excuses are nothing more than temporary shields from challenges, but they're also barriers to your success. Break through them. Push beyond them. Show yourself that you can overcome anything. Remember, every journey starts with a single step, and each step gets easier when you commit to it fully. When you're focused, driven, and ready to embrace every challenge, nothing can stop you. Life rewards those who take bold, decisive action, and you're no different. You can achieve things beyond your wildest dreams if you're willing to leave excuses behind. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Make this moment perfect by taking action. Don't wait for permission. Give yourself the permission to succeed. Don't let fear be your compass. Let purpose and passion lead the way. Every time you feel an excuse rising up, counter it with your desire, with your vision, with your determination to push forward. Killing your excuses doesn't mean you won't face hardships. It means you're stronger than them. It means you'll face them head-on and come out stronger on the other side. You have the power to choose, to change, to create the life you want. But you have to be relentless. You have to be committed. You have to refuse to let excuses win. So, the next time you think, I can't, remind yourself that you can. Every I can't is just an I can waiting to be unleashed. Every maybe later is an opportunity waiting to be seized right now. Your future is in your hands, no one else's. Decide today to live without limits, to chase your dreams with everything you've got. When you kill your excuses, you unleash the unstoppable force that is you. And that's the greatest power there is. So go out there, make it happen, and let the world see what's possible when excuses are left behind. Embrace your journey, kill your excuses, and build a life that makes you proud. As we close this journey, remember, the path to success, to greatness, and to a life truly lived starts when we kill our excuses. Every excuse you leave behind is a step toward a stronger, bolder, and more unstoppable you. When challenges come, And they will. Choose courage over comfort. Choose resilience over retreat. Don't let excuses become the story you tell yourself. Let action, commitment, and relentless drive be what defines you. Today, I challenge you to make a promise to yourself. No more holding back, no more hiding behind, maybe later or I can't. Instead, face every day with a fierce determination to be the best version of yourself. Because deep down, you know you're capable of greatness. Let this be the moment you decide to live fully, to go after your dreams without hesitation, and to make "I did it" your ultimate answer to every doubt you've ever had. Thank you.